scrappy friends, and welcome back to another video in our Happy Haunting series. I hope that you are enjoying this series so far. So I don't know in what order I'm going to upload these videos, but at this point I have already done a few videos and I am really enjoying it. I'm conquering a lot of my Halloween photos that I wanted to get done, so I am super happy about that. So anyway, what we have up for today is I am going to conquer this piece of paper right here. So this is a beautiful piece of paper. It's my favorite piece in this whole collection, although I have loved so many of the other pieces, but this one is my favorite. And I'm going to use this as a single page layout, and I'm going to use it as pretty much a story. I want to be able to tell a story about somebody, and this is the page I'm going to use. I'm also going to bring in a little bit of the bronze and a little bit of the black, and I'm just going to make a frame style foundation. So I'm going to have a little bit showing from each of the bronze and the black. I will have one photo on this page, and that's it. That is my sister-in-law, and she absolutely loves Halloween. Halloween could be all year long for her, and that's what I want to use this paper for. I want to use this paper to tell the story about her and how she loves Halloween and how my husband loves Halloween, and it's a bond that they have between each other, and it's also something that she's bonded with my children over. They all love scary movies. They love haunted houses. Me, not so much. I can tolerate certain scary movies, and I do not do haunted houses at all. So my biggest thing here is to try and position this photo so not take away from that beautiful moonscape. So I'm probably gonna maybe put it off to the side here. I don't think I'll be trimming it down much, and I need to have a room for some journaling down here, and I will be adding that later on after the video. Okay, so you can see this picture is it's comical, right? If this offends anybody, I apologize. It's all in good fun. She was walking in the mall one day outside the movie theater. This person was dressed up in character, and she got a good laugh out of it. And she actually had this photo for a couple years before she sent it to me, and I was like, what? Where's this been hiding all this time? So yeah, it's all in good fun. And like I said, I hope it doesn't offend anyone. So let me go ahead and get started by making the frame background for this page. So my thought is the black will be the very back, and then I will trim this one down to 11.5 by 11.5. Okay, so this is a bronze shimmer paper. I have been loving this during this series. Going to have to get another pack because I think this is going to be great for Christmas as well. So I think what I'm going to do here is keep the black whole, but I am going to gut the inside of the bronze. Like I said, I'm loving this bronze paper, so I want to keep it as much of it as I can. Okay, so I'm going to do a 1-inch frame around this, and if you want to know how to gut a paper, I do have a video on that. I will link it at the end of this video. Okay. Okay, there's our frame. Oops. Oh, we got a little bit stuck right here. Okay, and we'll save this for maybe to mat our photo. Let's see. And then this is going to go just like that. So I have a 1/4 inch of the black showing, and then I'll have the frame, the bronze frame, and then this will come in, and I only want a 1/4 of that showing as well. So yes, I am going to have to trim this. So if this was 11.5, then I need to trim this to 11. That's gonna hurt a little bit. So let me turn it because I want to trim it from this side over here. So I think what I'm going to do is trim 11. I need to trim it down to 11, so I'm going to take 1 inch off of the side and the top, and then keep all of this as whole as possible. Okay, here goes. Okay, that's one side, and then let's bring it over here and do the other side. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, and I want to do one more thing here. I want to give this a little bit more character. So I'm going to bring in my corner rounder, and I'm going to give it the inverted corner punch on all 4 corners, or what I like to call a ticket notch. Okay, let's see, let's put it over here so you can see it. So I'm going to do that on all 4 corners. And if you didn't know, the trick for this is if you take the corner of your paper, and there's a little screw here on the corner rounder, I put my corner right in the center of that screw. So the screw has like a little plus sign. I line my paper up in to meet the corner, to meet that center of that screw. And once it does, I hold it and I press. That gives me a pretty straight inverted corner round. And one more. Okay. And it's going to look like that, and that's just to give it a little bit more interest to my page. Okay. And there's our photo. Next, I'm going to mat that photo with some of our bronze paper. So the photo, I think I'm going to trim off just a little bit at the top because it has some lights there, which I don't know if I can get it all off, but I got some of it off. Okay, so it's a little bit less than 6 inches now, about 5 3/4. So I'll go ahead and make this a 6-inch cut. Should be a perfect mat. And then it's 4 inches wide, so I'll do 4 1/4. And let's see. Yep, I just want a little bit of the mat up here out. And I'm also going to do a black mat. So I'll need, it was a 6 inch, so I'm going to do 6 1/4. And I believe this was already 4 1/2. It was one of my pre-cut mats. I like to keep some pre-cut mats. I believe my trimmer blade needs to be replaced. I'm starting to get some frays on, and I have to rub through twice. I'm going to try and make it through this layout because I'm like, I did not realize that. Okay, and so I'm going to mat the photo like that to kind of bring in the gold, the bronze and the black from there, and make my photo still very visible. Okay, and then I'm going to bring in a journaling mat. I do want it on black. I've been using this black lined Creative Memories lined paper a lot in this series, so I think I'm going to continue using that as well. And I want it to right about that line. So this is so official. I'm just going to mark it with my fingernail and cut that right off. So let's see, let's go about right there. Okay, and probably about right there. So that's about 4 inches. Let's go 4 inches. So if you're following along, it's about a 3 by 4. Perfect. And we will do, so the good thing about the Creative Memories paper is if you're writing and you mess up, you can always turn it over and start again. So it's going to look like this. I'll play with the placement a little bit. I think I do want to overlap these a little bit. So probably like that. And then I'll go ahead and write in there with probably a white or silver pen. And let's see if we have any embellishments. Now I do like the Be Spooky. I've been trying to get that on something, and I think that this might be the layout. I can kind of put it right there up on some foam tape. Yeah, I think that's actually perfect for this layout. Let's put it on some foam tape and it will look like that. Oh yeah, perfect. Be Spooky. I'm going to move it up just a tad. Okay. And I think, yes, I am all out of bats, but that's okay. Let's see what else. I think I'll check the items I brought in from my stash. I do think black cats are kind of spooky, but I'm not sure. I don't want to get too much on there because it looks like I'm forcing it. Okay, so let's look at our embellishments and see what we have. Now we have these bats, which are kind of cute. I don't know if I want so much cutesy though. Okay, let's see. I think it's cute because the eyes are kind of the same color as the Be Spooky. So I'm going to lay that lightly on here. There. I do like that actually. Let's see. Another option would be to use one of the wood veneer bats and maybe, let's pull this one off for a moment. I could take the sticky off. The wood veneer bats, and then I can maybe color it with some black ink. Yeah, I think let's do that one. That one's not so cutesy. The other one was pretty good, but on the back side of the wood veneer piece, I have more Halloween stickers. I do have one here that is a clear sticker, but let's see if we can take that off. Let me get my multi-purpose tool. Let me peel this off. Okay, let's see. And then, yeah, I actually do like that one much better. Okay, so there we go. Let's see. There we go. So I think that's all I'm going to do on this one. My main objective is the story, and I'm going to really have to think about what I'm going to write and see if I need a little bit bigger area. I can make a little bigger piece and move it down, but I think that's going to be that layout, and that was so super quick. But I knew right away when I saw that piece of paper and I knew I had that photo that this was going to be the photo I put here. So I'm super happy that worked out. I love it. I don't want a lot of fussy details on here, so I'm going to go with that. And that's a very good use of these kind of photorealistic papers, is if you have just a story that you want to tell. Maybe you just have one photo. Maybe you just use this whole entire block as a journaling box and you don't even have a photo. That would be awesome too on this kind of layout. Okay, so that's going to wrap up this video for this episode of our Happy Haunting series. If you're enjoying this series and this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it, and I thank you for doing that. So I'm going to get this all adhered down and move on to the next layout. So I'll see you soon. Take care and bye-bye.